Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at this problem, which asks us to find all real values of x that satisfy the following equation. So it's the cube root of 15x plus 1 minus x squared plus the cube root of x squared minus 15x plus 27 equals 4. So we're going to start by adding the two parts that are inside the cube root. So 15x plus 1 minus x squared plus x squared minus 15x plus 27 equals 28. Now we're going to be doing the quick substitution. So let's call this one t. And so, of course, this one is going to be 28 minus t. And then, of course, if you add those together, it'll equal 28, just like it should. This is going to help us solve this equation later on. Now we rewrite it as the cube root of t plus the cube root of 28 minus t equals 4. Now what we can do is we can cube it, and we're going to be using the, formula of x plus y cubed equals x cubed plus y cubed plus 3xy times x plus y, which you can try to multiply this out yourself. It will equal this. So that gives us t plus 28 minus t plus 3 cube root of t cube root 28 minus t times cube root of t plus cube root 28 minus t. And what we notice is that this cube root of 28, or that this here is actually just equal to that. So, of course, and this equals 64 over here. So, of course, we can just substitute that in. And this is equal to just 28 plus 12 cube root of t times 28 minus t equals 64. Subtract 28 from both sides. 12 cube root t 28 minus t equals 36. Cube root t times 28 minus t equals 3. So now we can see that the cube, okay, we can actually split this cube root up, which is going to make it easier to see this, but you can see that cube root t, cube root 28 minus t, each of these have to be equal to either 1 or 3. So if cube root of t equals 3, then that means 15x plus 1 minus x squared is equal to 3. And then if cube root of t equals 1, then 15x plus 1 minus x squared is equal to 1. Same thing with 28 minus t. That's also going to equal either 1 or 3. But of course, those are going to yield the same values as this. And each of these are going to give us 2 values for x. So there are going to be 4 real values of x that satisfy the equation. So now that we're on a new page here, we can write negative x squared plus 15x minus 2 equals 0, and negative x squared plus 15x equals 0. So we could try to factor this out, which we will. X squared minus 15x plus 2 equals 0. X well, okay, delete everything back there. So now we can see that cube root of t either equals 1 or cube root of t equals 3. And then 28 minus t will just be the opposite. And so that tells us that 15x plus 1 minus x squared either equals 1 or it equals 27, because t will equal 27 in this case. So now that we're on a new page, I'm going to write this out again. But shift a few things over. So 15x minus x squared equals 0. And then negative x squared plus 15x minus 26 is equal to 0. X times 15 minus x equals 0. X equals 0. X equals 15. And then x squared minus 15x plus 26 equals 0. X minus 13. X minus 2 equals 0. X equals 13. X equals 2. And these are the only four real solutions to this provided equation. Once again, those are x equals 0, x equals 15, x equals 13, and x equals 2.